give us all the secrets of what's going to happen on Saturday, but how different is this offense going to look than what we've accustomed to seeing?
It's going to look different. It's going to be faster, more up pace, but it's still going to be typical Iowa. Try to be as physical as we can. That type of football that we've always played. But it's going to be different. Like I said, it's going to be quicker, but it's still going to be hard nosed, trying to beat our opponent with being physical.
So how have you been dinged up a little bit in camp? Is it just more like a muscle issue?
No, not really. All of us are going to be sore. That's what they say. It comes with football. People are going to be sore. It's camp. But all of us are pretty healthy right now. We're all doing pretty well. So we're pretty excited for this game.
How comfortable do you feel right now with the offense?
100% comfortable right now. All of us know it real well. We put the whole offense in. We're all feeling comfortable, and that's one thing you had to learn fast this spring. But I think we're up to the challenge, and hopefully we can use this offense to the best of our ability and really be able to open it up.
So as far as the terminology, it's not an issue at all anymore?
No, not at all. The spring was a really big part of it, and the spring really got us going. But the first 2 weeks of camp, really, you could tell us, you could see us, start to go faster, and we're really starting to move with this offense. And once you know something, you start to be able to go faster and be able to, think on the run.
Do you get the sense that, last year with Marvin, there was a concerted effort to get the ball to him as much as possible, that you would seem to be the guy who's in that spot now. Do you think that's kind of how it will go, or is this Coach Davis's offense more of a spread it out kind of play?
I think it's going to be spread around because all of the receivers right now are doing really well. During camp, we were all making plays, and I think that's the best thing for us right now. We have a lot of guys who are probably going to come off the bench that are going to be making plays, and that's a big thing that we want. We want guys for it to not miss a step. If me and Cavante have to come out for the next two guys and go in and make the same plays that we're making, and we feel pretty comfortable right now.
It kind of looks like the receivers are going to come in and out like line shifts in a hockey game. It's like run a couple plays and get out, take a breather and then move back in. Am I accurate in that?
We can do it. That's the good thing. We can do that now, and we feel really comfortable. The guys really this summer and this winter all the way up to now have been out there working, and that's one thing about the receivers. They've been coming out. We're catching the ball every day, and we've been actually together and being as a crew right now. That's one thing that we're enjoying right now, where you can see the changes that we've had, and everybody's grown up and stepped up.
What's impressed you about guys like Hilliard and Fleming when they've been out there?
Hilliard has stepped up a lot. Jake has came in and he's really paying attention. You can see him after practice, working, and you saw his growth from this camp. He had a really big camp. And Fleming, he's coming in as a freshman, working hard. Guy who came in this summer was working his butt off with all of us, wanting to go out and run routes, and that's what you want to see out of the young guys.
How confident are you in this offense's ability to score points?
I'm confident. I'm real confident. If we all do our job, the sky's the limit.
Cavante said the expectation is to score every time you guys get the ball.
Oh yeah, that's what we want. We want to score. We want to put some points on the board every time we have the ball.
What did you work on specifically this offseason? I know early on it was lose a little weight, gain a little speed. Do you feel like that was met in June, and now it's different things that you worked on?
Losing the weight was a big thing, and it was a great goal to accomplish. And I feel, right now I feel great with myself, and I think most thing I'm working on is being a leader, being able to show the guys, show the young guys that we're here to compete every day in practice, and just try to do the little things right.
What about tempo for the offense? I think Greg Davis said he wanted the ball snapped at 18 seconds. It's a lot faster tempo than before.
One of the big things is the tempo is faster for everybody. It's the lineman. You can ask Ferentz. Ferentz even talks about how fast you have to be quick with everything, and it's if you can do it, it's a good advantage to have. And I think right now we're doing pretty well with it.
Yeah. Do you feel like the rhythm's there yet, or is that still kind of a work in progress?
Oh, the rhythm is there. I think right now, it's always going to be a work in progress. We always can get better. But right now, we're starting to feel pretty good where we're at. But we got to keep working every day and getting better every day.
What about the option routes? Aren't you sometimes identifying the defense, then deciding which route to go?
Yeah, we did that in our last offense too. I think every offense has a little bit of that, and there's definitely going to be used to that. But it's most of the same stuff that we ran last year. It's just different lingo and everything, different terminology.
Have you maxed on that?
Yeah, it's like 350, so not nearly as much as that.
Where are you on bench right now?
I'm not sure. I think 380 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a great opportunity for you. To come right in and How difficult was it to move in and feel like you knew everything that was going on offensively? Or challenging is probably a better.
Yeah,
word,
I don't know. It was. I mean, last year was definitely a big help being able to redshirt and travel and all that stuff, and getting to watch guys like Adam Geddes and Riley Reef and all those guys how they do things. It was really a big benefit, and that's really helped me as far as this year goes.
Okay, and then are you nervous already, or is it going to wait till you get the first hit out of you, and then?
Yeah, I've started to feel a little bit of the nerves, but I think that comes with it. I think after the first snap, it's all going to go away, and I'm just going to be able to play football.
How difficult was it for you last winter to not wrestle?
It was. I mean, it wasn't too difficult in the sense that I was just urging to get on the mat, but I mean, it's difficult watching and knowing that maybe I could have been out there, but I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm glad I'm playing football for this program, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
So did you put a lot of matches or anything?
Yeah, I tried to. It's still something I enjoy to watch, something I enjoy to do in my free time. I like to go back and just roll around with my younger brother that's still wrestling at Williamsburg, so that's helped a lot, and being able to do that. So, yeah.
But as far as you're not going to go up in the weight room now or in the wrestling room now and start working out, or would you ever consider just working out if nothing else?
I would maybe consider just going to work out, but nothing really too serious. I wouldn't go to try and challenge somebody or something like that. But I think that's all I've got left is just being able to go and roll around.
I think we've had very productive camps. And this camp was no different, obviously. But at the same time, Northern Illinois probably just came out of a great camp as well. So we got to be ready to compete and fight.
I think the fans are going to really kind of buy into this whole Chicago trip and kind of do it all up right.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they show up, and I hope they have a great time. I know Northern's going to be bringing their own fans as well, so we're expecting a neutral site, and I think it's going to be really exciting. Obviously, it's Soldier Field, kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a lot of us.
Great, thanks, James.
Northern Illinois' experience is on defense this year. I think, 9 returning starters.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? What have you seen on tape?
On tape, they're disciplined. They play well into their schemes and what they want to do, and they force you to make mistakes. That's how disciplined and consistent they are defensively. So we got our work cut out for us this week, and we really need to have a great week starting today on the field to have success this Saturday.
How comfortable is the O-line getting with each other as far as knowing how long you handle the guy before you hand him off, making checks, that kind of thing?
I think we've gelled very well these past 2 weeks. Obviously, we were able to build on those 15 practices in the spring, and then leading into camp, I think we made a lot of ground as well. The goal this week is to continue to press forward now that we're installing a game plan, preparing for an actual opponent. So, for the most part, I think we're extremely comfortable with each other. No matter which guys are in there, I know we have 8 or 9 guys who could kind of step in and play. So, we're really excited.
Not hitting somebody else instead of our own teammates. There's nothing that's really changed. We're just going against scout teams. So, we're just preparing to do our job over there.
Let's talk about the challenges that they present. I know they have a defensive end who's on the Lombardi list, so will you be going up against him most of the time?
They got a couple defensive ends that we'll be going against. They switch every once in a while, but their defense they're an outstanding team. They got real quick DN, so we just got to be on our toes.
I think it's Prager or Proger.
Proger,
yeah. He's again on the Lombardi list. Is that good measure for you to go up against somebody who's at least been recognized as a pretty good player?
That'll tell me that'll tell us where we're at really. He's a great player. I've been watching him on film. Just trying to get the things down that he's most known to do, so that I'm ready for it.
How do you feel about going to Soldier Field?
It was every kid's dream to play on a professional field. High school we played baseball in the Metrodome. That was a great experience, but playing football at the Cubs field will be awesome. Or the Bears field, sorry, will be awesome. My bad.
Where'd you go to high school?
Denison.
Okay.
5 starting offensive linemen, all from Iowa. Talk about that dynamic. How cool is it that all your other offensive linemen are from Iowa as well?
It's a great experience. Like we said, they're going to put the best 5 guys out on the field, and there's been great competition throughout camp, and the way it's turned out, it's kind of a pride thing for us that we're all from Iowa representing the state, so I think we're ready.
Did you think you were going to be in this position when you were in Denison playing quarterback and then tight end?
No, I did not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, how much when you were recruited, did they say you're moving inside, you're going to be a lineman?
Yeah, when I was recruited, they said there's no chance. Pretty much no chance I was playing quarterback,
right.
And I understood that. But they said that they wanted me to play tackle, so then I switched to senior year, and I'm glad I did that.
Yeah. Were you tight end too, son?
I played tight end in my junior year. Yep.
Okay, and then this, and last year you played some guards. So you must feel pretty comfortable now. It's not the brand new.
Oh no, I mean, getting used to that game experience last year really helped me a lot. So.
Yeah.